patient came to me and he says, I'm getting some pain here in this region and it is most painful over here, over the acromion. Okay. Now he said, I was actually throwing a ball. So when I was throwing a ball, that time I start getting this pain and now it is too much. Right. Now, when you assess this case, first thing in your mind will be supraspinatus tendon. Right. Now, many a times only single muscle doesn't get affected. Maybe he will come to you in this position. Can you observe this thing? My right shoulder is slightly anterior and slightly up. Okay? So in that case, what will happen? Do you really bother for that? Or you start putting TENS or ultrasound or those modalities? Usually we do that, isn't it? We forget and we ignore the misalignments, we ignore the anomalies, we ignore the asymmetries, but we have to keep really in mind about the asymmetries. So if your shoulder is up down, if it is anterior posterior, if your scapula is winging out, if your scapula is anteriorly tipping, if your patella is going out, if your foot is pronated, if your hip is externally rotated, so and so and so. Okay, so in that case, what you are going to do? Definitely that is one of the major component in the treatment to correct that particular anomaly. Okay, so if we are not correcting that asymmetry, he will definitely get the injury again. Right? Many a times what happens, the QL is so much strained. So in those cases, what happens? The person is shifted like this. Okay, so when the person is shifted like this, the QL is strained down there. So what will happen if he tries to bowl or he tries to bat? Definitely he'll get a lot of back pain, and in cricketers back pain is very, very common. So many cricketers, they leave the cricket just because of the back pain, because it doesn't get resolved. Okay, I have seen like many cases like that they said we had to leave cricket because of the back pain. Okay, so in those cases definitely you can help. Right? It's just that you need to know what to do. Simple. Right? Now, after checking that asymmetry and misalignments, you have to check both the misalignments, bony as well as muscular misalignments. Okay? Sometimes it will be only bony, sometimes it will be only muscular, but maximum times if the patient is coming in subacute to chronic condition, then it will be by both the things. Okay, why? Because when my muscle is disturbed, definitely it will pull the bone. Okay, say for example, if my iliopsoas is tight, definitely it will pull the pelvis anteriorly. Okay, say for example, my pecs are tight, it will definitely pull the shoulder anteriorly. Okay, so that's the simple thing we need to know about the asymmetry and misalignment. Right?